So today I'm going to review the Osbrey Duro 6 hydration pack. You can use it for cycling, running, walking. Very well fitted. This is in a large. They come in different sizes. It comes with a 1.5 liter bladder with a pretty nifty bite control so it doesn't leak like some of the old Camelbacks. But the best thing about this pack is how it fits on your body with the pack on there. You do have a little bit of a hunchback, but for the most part it is quite aero compared to a lot of competitor packs. And it does not move around when you're mountain biking, off-road, gravel. And it's really easy to put on and take off. So I will show you that later in the video. The reason I like this pack is anything over 2 hours, I typically take it. I use it on all my bikes, my e-bike road, my e-bike mountain bike, my regular mountain bike, my gravel bike. The only one I don't use it and haven't used it on is my regular road bike, as I have 2 water bottle holders. On the Creo, when you have an extender battery, that only leaves 1 bottle cage. So anything over 2 hours, it doesn't really give you enough water. I do have one larger bottle, which is 28 ounces, that I take for anything under 2 hours when I'm using the Creo. With my mountain bike, my Rocky Mountain, water bottles really don't fit that well on the bike, so the pack is really the only way to go. The pack does breathe really nicely because it has a mesh backing, and it has a lot of pocket space for your phone, things like that. My phone will fit in there. Food, wrappers, keys. There's a lot of room. And then on the very back, you can put a jacket, arm warmers, leg warmers, head warmer, whatever you need to put in there. It fits quite a bit. So I will show you how to put the bladder in there. So here's the bladder that comes with the Osbrey. It's 1.5 liters or 50 ounces. So that's equivalent of 2.5 normal size bottles and 2 large bottles. So there's some 28 ounce bottles out there that won't fit on a lot of frames, but just depending on what size frame you have. Really nice bladder. It's got a nice bite control. It does not leak. It does have an insulated hose cover, so it is really easy to it keeps the fluid cold in there under hot or warm if you've got warm liquid in there. You fill up to this line. I put it in the refrigerator with water in there because the bacteria does not grow in it with the temperature. When I leave it out, it tends to get, it's supposed to have an antibacterial thing in there, but I notice when I leave it in the refrigerator with water, the water's always tastes a lot better and you don't get that plasticky taste. It has a real easy fill. You pull this off and you just open it up so you can get ice and any kind of powder. It's real easy to fill on this particular bladder. So the Camelbacks use a big hole in the center here, but I find... Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put the pack in. So you unzip it. So you unzip it here, right? Just slides in like that. It has 2 little clamps that you can put in here like this, and it keeps this from coming loose. So you just clamp it in like this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. So the bag will stay put. Then you run your hose through your little holder here, and you zip it up, and that's it. Real easy. It's really easy to get in there. So you can see it's not a very thick. The other nice thing about this bag is it does dry out really fast. So if you're on a long ride and you're sweaty and you take it off and you're having lunch and you come back, it dries pretty quick. So it's a really, really nice setup, the way this bag is put together. And it's easy to wash. I mean, you just throw it in the wash machine with your other stuff and wash it on delicate. And I've had mine for probably 6 months, and I pretty much wash it almost after every ride, and it seems to do pretty well. So there's that. Okay, so I have the pack on, and basically you take this and it just clips on like that, and you have 2 of them. That's it. Real easy. You can see, just I have a regular shirt on, but you can see how it is. It's not too bulky. You're bent over the bar, or you're riding like this. It's pretty aerodynamic, and the bladder is full. The bladder has a full amount of liquid in it. So that's it for the review of this. I really like it. I think I looked at a lot of different models out there, and this gave me the lightweight and everything that I wanted for what I needed. And yeah, so Osbrey has them on their website. They do change. I mean, like anything else, this is 6 months old. They might have made some changes to the actual unit at this point. That's possible. I do know one thing that I know they make an offering of is to take the hose off. They make a fast release clip. It's not something that comes standard with the bladder. You do have to buy it. I just haven't got around to getting it, but that does make the hose a lot easier to take off and clean. And it also makes it more watertight. So if you keep taking that hose on and off, you could start getting leakage, in my opinion. But I haven't had any because everything's been working pretty good on mine. So, but yeah, so that's kind of it in a nutshell. If you like this content, leave a like, subscribe, and I'm going to try to review more items that I use on my e-bikes and my road bikes. And I went for functionality, and it's a great bag. So hydration bag. So you should like it. All right. Ride your bike, and we'll see you soon.